Missouri Phantom, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's going to be an interesting discussion tonight. A discussion that you're not going to get on any other channel. You're not going to get it. Terry Didrick, how are you? The discussion tonight, we're going to wait till we get more people up. But until then, we're just going to shoot the breeze with you. Terry's doing better. Good. Glad to see that. Glad to see that. Let me see if I go to, if I switch to, let's see. I'm looking at the different settings here. Rainy Tampa is in the house. Let me see if I go to, if I happen to go to this mode here, will it change? Will it rotate? Rotate the device. No, don't want to do that. No. Okay. Hang with me as I work my way through this craziness. Now, where did my... Where did my chats go? All right. Okay, so they have you changing the... I'm sideways now. All right, hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. I usually go on StreamYard. I'm not on StreamYard. So that's what's happening with me. There's like all these new settings. I haven't gone live actually on YouTube itself. I usually go live on YouTube through StreamYard, but never through YouTube itself. Never. Or I haven't done it in so long since I actually got onto StreamYard. Just clean my glasses off, get the grease and fingerprints off of everything. Yeah, these glasses are 10% amber 10% amber tint, and it literally just saves my eyes for when I'm driving online. And these are progressive prescription lens, and I wear them, obviously in the house, wear them at work. The tint is not so dark that they're not let me put it this way, they're not acting like sunglasses for me. They actually brighten everything up. So even though you see a little bit of a tint, for me, when I'm looking outside now, it's 7:45, and it's getting like a little dull outside. To me, it looks like a bright summer day outside because of the tint. It's weird. But it also cuts down with the let me fix this. This is really weird, man. This is weird. I have a ring light right here that and it is making stuff look green, isn't it? What the heck is up with that? It makes my hair look green. That is weird. And I have a black shirt on, but it's making my black shirt look green. What in the world? This is so weird. Okay, well, we're just going to have to deal with it. So I'm not screwing around with it. Anyways, tonight's discussion, when we get to a certain number, what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about we're 9 meals away from anarchy. Lenin said that we are 3 meals away from chaos. And there's an author in 1906, pre-World War I, Bolshevik Revolution, obviously, said, Alfred Henry Lewis in 1906 said, there's only 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. Okay, the color just got weird. What in the world? Oh, that's kind of normal, right? Isn't that normal? That's more normal. All right. Press the button and something good happened. So what I want to do is talk about who will be the first to die when shit hits the fan. Real pleasant topic, right? What if we go into full shit hitting the fan mode? Who will be the first to die? And we're going to talk about that. Not right now, but that's just something, that's one of the topics for tonight. Yeah. So, but we're going to wait till we get up there in the views. If we get 100 people on, we'll start the topic. If not, then we'll see. Joseph Marion says keyboard warriors. Yeah. Absolutely. No doubt. Who will be the first to die when shit hits the fan? We're going to start that as soon as our numbers get up there, so I don't have to go over things. But we'll get into it. I read something today that if there is a lockdown, then there's going to be uprisings, a lot of resistance. And then people will have to be put down or gathered together, or there will be martial law. So the lockdown itself is not the goal. The goal is the gun grab. This is what I was reading. The goal is the gun grab, not the lockdown, is the disarming of America. And you do that when a certain percentage of people resist, and then you do martial law. And I don't think the police are going to be doing it. I'll be honest with you. Most of the police I know, most are patriots. And they're not going to go for it. A few will. But I really believe it's going to be a United Nations army. You're going to see the light blue helmets in your neighborhood, and you're going to see tanks, armored vehicles, tracked vehicles. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Yeah. They have more authority than police departments. It's going to be pretty trippy. So the goal isn't just to inconvenience you with a lockdown. The goal is the gun grab. Think about it. A government can't get its way, can't have its way with people unless they disarm them somehow, somewhere. So we'll see how that works. But we're going to talk about that. But the topic tonight is there's only 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. You only have to deprive people of food for 3 days. Think about it, for 3 days, and it makes them physically weak. That's why preppers, that's why we've been talking about this. I've talked about this. I got kicked off of Twitter, I think, because this is how I was talking. But you should always have, always have minimum 30 to 90 days of food and water. Okay? Because what's going to happen when the stores get closed and there's a lockdown? Okay, creeps are going to start going from house to house. Okay, what's going to happen? Like last year we saw, like, with this whole fucking toilet paper bullshit, which was all bullshit. Toilet paper shortage. You got fucking played. You got fucking played. Hand sanitizer shortage. Toilet paper shortage. Come on. Give me a fucking break. Okay? You go into the cleaning chemical aisle of your supermarket. It was literally empty. You could even get like Mr. Clean or Ajax. All right? Supermarkets had arrows. Okay? Shit got rolled out way too fucking fast, and don't fucking argue with me about that. Shit got rolled out way too fucking fast. Plexiglass panels, stickers, pre-printed stickers, signs, literally signs, arrows. This was not spontaneous. This was not fucking spontaneous. This was so fucking planned. There were people with clickers in the beginning of, at the entrance of a store. 100 people in. When 2 people would go out of the store, then 2 people were allowed to come in. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? You know? And then the coin shortage? Come on. Give me a fucking break. Give me permission to curse tonight, please, because this stuff really just brings it out of me. All right? Now, check this out. All this shit going on, and we fucking rolled over like a fucking dog for a treat. Roll over, sit up, give me paw, and we fucking did. All right? Unfucking believable. And 17-year-old kids were at the front of a store. 17-year-old kids telling you what to do. Come on. People literally saying, please keep your distance. Certain people, I won't name the types of people or the demographic, but they do meet a certain demographic that would get banned from YouTube if I literally spoke the truth about that. That's why I fucking hate YouTube. That's why I fucking hate this. This is such bullshit. There's 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. Vladimir Lenin said every society is 3 meals away from chaos. Think about it. Holy shit. Let's just say the stores start getting empty. Remember the water aisle in the supermarket was fucking empty? Remember that? Water. Okay. Now check this out. And then there was like a meat shortage, and then a coin shortage. And then guess what? Check this out. When shit starts getting empty in the fucking supermarkets, the fucking mob will start going from house to house. Don't kid yourself. If you look like you got something in your house, they're not going to knock at your front door. They're going to come in through the back door. They're going to be kicking through windows. That's why everybody needs self-defense. Otherwise, your cupboards are going to be just as empty because they're going to steal every fucking can of beans and every bag of rice that you got and every bottle of water. You've heard me talk about The Walking Dead. You've heard me talk about that. That it's not about zombies. Walking Dead is not, zombies are just an environmental hazard. It's about the bands of people. It's a sociological series. What's going to happen is that bands of creeps in cities are going to go from door to door looking for food. People aren't going to go without food more than 1 to 3 days before shit gets real. Okay? So don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. Lenin said every society is 3 meals from chaos. Alfred Henry Lewis in 1906 said there's only 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. So who will die first in the SHTF? For those of you that don't know what SHTF means, that means shit hitting the fan. So people in the prepper, the awakened community, the prepper community, we like to say SHTF. Okay. Who's going to die first? The medically needy, number one, those that need insulin every day, who can't get it. Because what's going to happen is stores will get broken into. Drugs, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens are all going to get ransacked, looted. Let's get real. Okay. The pharmacies will all be looted. And medicine will not be available. People aren't going to go to work to nursing homes because they're going to want to protect their own home. So those that are in nursing homes are going to be up for, they're going to have to provide for their own safety. All right, so the first people to die in an SHTF situation, who will die first? The physically weak. The physically weak are going to be the first ones to die. That's why I tell you guys, you got to work out. You got to stay in shape. If you're overweight, if you're obese, you are fucked. I like to say you'll be the first one, eaten by zombies. Okay. If you can't haul ass for an hour, like walk fast for an hour, can you walk fast for an hour? Or like a slow jog? Can you move for an hour? Haul ass. All right. If you can't, you need to be able to do that. Who else is going to be the first to die? The disabled will die. The disabled. Let's get real. They can't defend themselves. Along with that is the elderly. And I will say yuppie types. You see, like yuppies would be like what, like 30s to the 50s. You don't see yuppies over 60, like 30s, 40s, 50s. All right. And I will also say the hippie, millennial, Reiki loving, herb tea drinking types will also be the first to die. Because you can meditate all you fucking want. But when you got an angry mob that wants to come in and steal your single can of beans, you're not going to do anything. All of your give peace a chance bullshit is going to go out the fucking door. So get real. All the peacenik shit doesn't work when shit hits the fan. It doesn't. Everybody watching this, every fucking person watching this needs to know how to fight. You need to know how to fucking fight. And if you can't, you need to learn how to fight with something. Something. That's just the way it is. Now, let's talk about locations that are gonna. Let's talk about locations. First of all, cities are going to be the first ones to go. Cities are shit shows. Cities are shit shows without SHTF. Okay? Like, well, look at cities now. Look at last summer. Look at the fucking looting and the bullshit and the fires and the robbing and the breaking of windows and all this shit. That's going to happen. That will happen. That will friggin' happen. Okay? So don't think it won't. You saw it on your TV, and you saw when the press, those fucking don't even get me going, said, oh, they're mostly peaceful protests. Remember that fucking reporter that said mostly peaceful protests while there was like a fucking store behind him, like in flames? It was like a Wendy's that was like blown up. He goes, well, these are mostly peaceful protests. Remember that shit? Cities are going to be, you don't want to go near a city. That's why I say get the hell out of the city. But there's those that are too stupid. And this is, this is the beauty of Darwinism, so to speak. Idiots that don't want to listen will be the first to die. Simple as that. Idiots that don't want to listen, the people that made fun of you for stocking up beans and rice and water, they're going to be the first to die. It's going to happen in the cities. The cities are going to be shit shows. Did you ever notice? You ever watch that or look at that one Instagram channel called Post-Apocalyptic World? Right? It is a badass Instagram page. Post-Apocalyptic World. And it's, what is it about? Nine out of 10 of those pictures and paintings are urban settings. Yeah. So location is going to be huge. Location is going to be huge. What happens in the urban settings will work its way out to the suburbs. That's just how crap works. Number 2, the medically dependent are going to be in trouble. This is why you have to stay in shape. This is why you have to be able to haul ass for an hour. Can you walk fast or do a slow jog for an hour to get out of Dodge? Can you? And then I'll realize this too. Once you leave your home, there's no going back because every inch of your home is going to be ransacked. This whole I'm going to stay and protect my property stuff. Not feasible. Not 100% feasible when the mob comes. Okay? Third thing, the unconnected. People who are unconnected, like for instance, the best scenario is groups of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like families are good, or a couple families together. You know why? Because guess what? Do you think you're going to sleep at night? Because do you think the mobs say, "Oh, the sun's going down. We should rest now. We'll start up again tomorrow." This shit is 24/7. But someone's going to need to sleep. And for that to happen, that means someone needs to stay awake and watch for a few hours. So we need watchmen. We need a watchman. So if you want to sleep for a few hours, you need someone to stay awake for a few hours and wake you up if shit goes down. Keep that in mind. So those that are unconnected socially, you're going to die. You can't be a Lone Ranger. Can't be a Lone Ranger. You want to be by yourself, take a nap, guess what? You're going to get hurt because someone's going to steal your shit. If it's in a backpack, if it's in your pockets, if you have one morsel of food, okay? People will kill for food. Listen, your neighbor will kill you for food. Look, I love you, man. I know we've been neighbors for 10 years, but my kid is starving and I will kill you because of that. So hand over the can of beans and the bag of rice. My kids haven't eaten for 3 days. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what's going to happen. You're going to see loyalties that you've never seen before. You're going to see alliances that you've never seen before. That's why I loved The Walking Dead. And when I told people that, they're like, I'm just not into zombie stuff. It's got nothing to do with zombies. Nothing to do with zombies. It's more of a sociological study. That's literally what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I'll repeat it again. Vladimir Lenin said, every society is 3 meals from chaos. Alfred Henry Lewis said there's only 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. If you haven't eaten for 3 days, you will do whatever the fuck it takes to eat. Will you hurt someone in order to eat? Will you do worse than that? Would you take someone's life in order to eat? You know, people say, I can go without, but my kids have to eat. You have little kids. Would you commit the ultimate act so your kids could eat? Of course. Of course you would. So what I'm hearing buzzing now is that they're trying to do a lockdown. Like a full fucking lockdown. Again. Like, but no, this is not like, you know, you're going to stores just like during certain like limited hours. I'm talking a full fucking lockdown. Like you're not allowed out of your house. Yeah. That's your new president. That's your new president for you. Okay? Exactly. And all the fake science that goes along with all that bullshit. So, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. If there's a lockdown and businesses can't start up, there's definitely going to be a form of rebellion, revolution. Okay? There will be some form of revolution. Last year, the place where I cut hair was shut down for 4 months. They locked the door. 4 months. 4 fucking months. 4 months. So what did I get? I got unemployment from the state of Pennsylvania. It's a good thing I got my side hustles, because my side hustles did not suffer at all. That should be a lesson for you right there. If you had a job, now think about this too. How many people proved that they can get a lot of work done? How many people proved that they can get a lot of work done from home? A lot. Didn't they? A lot. There's a lot of people that are still working remotely, and companies are like, oh shit, we don't need the cube farms anymore. They're telling people they got to come back to work. And people are like, you know what? I like working at home. Fuck you. Now, I'm not talking about anything racial here. This has got nothing to do with it. Black Scorpion. This has nothing to do with anything racial. I'm not even bringing that up. That's the farthest thing from what I'm talking about. I'm just talking societal revolution in general. I'm not talking about like race wars or anything like that. Because I'll tell you what, when shit hits the fucking fan, BLM and Antifa need to eat too, just like Christians and Jews and Muslims and Buddhists and atheists. Okay? The great equalizer amongst everybody is fucking food. Food. When you affect the food, look at Africa. I'm in my 60s. Okay? And I remember churches always talking about like sending food to Africa, missionaries to Africa, bringing, all the starving kids in Africa. How many fucking decades have we seen starving kids in Africa? Okay. How many kids have you seen with flies buzzing around their head? You know why Africa is so fucked? You know why? Because of fucking religious wars. And they keep food from going to villages. And they control. Why are there starving people? It's not because there's a lack of food. The food is being prevented from getting to villages. That's what's friggin' going on. That's why I love friggin' truckers. That's why I'm a huge fan of truckers. And I don't fuck around with truckers, and I don't bust their balls. Because if it wasn't for a trucker, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair. If it wasn't for a trucker, I wouldn't be talking to you on my Samsung Galaxy right now. Truckers make shit happen. So that's why I got nothing bad to say about truckers. Nothing at all. But let's go back to that issue of race. When it comes to shit hitting the fucking fan, I could give a fuck if this neighbor is black and that one's purple. It doesn't matter. We're going to be looking out for each other. It doesn't matter. Food is fucking food. It doesn't matter what your skin color is. If I got 2 pieces of bread and my black neighbor needs food, he's going to get the other piece of bread. Because that's what you do. You stick together. So food is the great equalizer. Food is the great equalizer. It brings people together. It does. There will be no race wars or racial bullshit when SHTF happens. None whatsoever. The topic tonight is we are 3 meals away from chaos. There's 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? I can't bring you on live like I do on StreamYard, so I have to go by your chats. And I'm going to fire up a pipe right now. Anarchy doesn't work? Really? Tell the Romanovs that. A few pounds overweight but physically strong would be better than lean and fit? No, I don't. No, you need to work in short bursts of energy if shit hits the fan. Can you haul ass for an hour? Can you move fast for 1 hour? Up a hill, down a road, down a ravine, up a mountain, through the woods. That's all I'm saying. Can you haul ass for an hour? And if you have small kids, then you're going to be 1/4 of the speed of the solo individual. Yeah, this whole dystopian stuff. I grew up with the threat of nuclear war, so there was a lot of novels and stuff like that when I was growing up about Russia has their finger on the button and all that. It ain't about that right now. There's something bigger than Russia happening. It's oligarchs. It's fucking Illuminati shit. It's depopulation. People would make fun of me. My God, 20 years ago when I said there was a depopulation agenda, people would make fun of me. Gee, we're seeing it now, aren't we? When you hear people like Bill Gates say that the Earth is 90% overpopulated, what does that tell you? Fucking little nerd. Yeah, I'm familiar with the Georgia Guidestones. Yeah. It's weird shit. It's very weird shit. Soros. Dolly says Soros. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this channel hasn't grown at all. Well, you know what? Yeah, Bill Gates. You know why they call it Windows? Because when it freezes up, you want to throw it out the fucking window. That's why. Pardon my cursing tonight. One thing I notice is that when I go live on YouTube as opposed to live on StreamYard, I'm getting the live chats in real time. I'm not getting shit like from 15 minutes ago. I'm smoking Haunted Bookshop and a Bones pipe. Daniel, I haven't read those books. No. No. Yeah, what the fuck's going on in the UK, Jeremy? My friend Anna Breeze is just going absolutely nuts. I'm surprised. Well, I don't want to say anything, but I watch Anna Breeze. Just watch her. She's gonna get banned off of everything. Everything. And the only place that she'll be able to go on is with the friends that she's made. She's always welcome to come on this channel. (673KS). Scott, I hear you. Yeah, Australia. How fucked up is Australia? What happened to all the tough guys in Australia? All the badass guys in Australia, afraid to go out of their fucking house now. Come on, man. That's got to blow. All the fucking romper stompers in Australia. Some of you will understand what I meant by that. Anna Brees, Brees. She's a former BBC reporter. She's a friend of mine. She's on Instagram. You want to check her out. She's badass. She's bad fucking ass. You just want to check her out. Anna Brees, former BBC reporter. She and I became friends at the beginning of the lockdown. She was an anchor. She was on the fucking news every night, and they told her what to say. She says, "Don't tell me what to say. I'm a fucking journalist." You know? And they wanted her, they wanted her just to be a fucking teleprompter reader. Anna, if you're watching tonight, I know, well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK right now, but Anna, if you're watching, just shoot me a text or something. I mean, look at the tourism industry, fucking decimated. Think about it. I used to go to the Caribbean all the time, right? And like St. Martin is like my favorite island in the Caribbean. It's the restaurant capital of the Caribbean. Best restaurants. I mean, honest to God, other than like Paris, okay, and Rome, St. Martin has the most insane friggin' restaurants. So, first time I went there many, many years ago, they said everybody was really nice. I'm like, why is everyone nice? They said, because tourists keep this island alive. Without tourists, we're nothing. Well, tourism is fucking dead. It's gone. It's gone. And people are living in fucking fear. I still see people fucking riding their bikes outside with fucking masks on, driving in a car with the windows shut with a fucking mask. What are you fucking kidding me? Give me a fucking break. Boo! You know what I mean? You're scared of your own fucking shadow. You like the uncensored GB. Apparently YouTube doesn't, because I haven't grown in like over a year. Vladimir Lenin said we're 3 meals away from chaos. Hey, my fucking herd immunity is strong as fuck right now. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So here's the deal. An insider said for the past week, Biden and his administration have been discussing about when to implement the full fucking lockdown. Full fucking lockdown. Full. Like, not leave your fucking house. Lockdown. Are you ready for that? Or are you going to say, yes, I'll do it. Thank you. May I have another week of lockdown? When was the only other time you ever heard the word lockdown? Think about it. Where do you hear the word lockdown? Prison. Damn right. How do I know? I work in a fucking prison. 20 hours a week. I work in a fucking prison with 30-foot barbed wire fences. Like Supermax shit. You should see. I got to get through 7 fucking locked doors. I have to go through 7. It is a total key culture. I got to go through 7 locked doors I still work there every day. I work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday in a prison. It's a part-time job. I friggin' love it. I love what I do. But the only time you ever hear the word lockdown is in a fucking prison. Now, society, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you about lockdowns as if you are in fucking prison. Come on. Doesn't that just like make you curious? Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Tanisha, what's up? We are 3 meals from chaos, and we're 9 meals. There's 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. So this is what I heard today. Jack Posobiec talked about it. He said, For the past week, his sources say that the Biden administration has been talking very clearly about doing a full fucking lockdown, which means all businesses will shut down. All fucking businesses. Everything. Your means of earning is going to be shut down. The whole thing. Okay? Mike Adams, interesting fellow, says the reason for that is to create a revolution. So they can put people down, so they can create false flags and do a gun grab and disarm everybody. Because you can't control people. You can't control an armed population. Can't control them. But if you can disarm them, yeah. So that's why there have been rumblings for the past week. If you guys have your ear to the ground, you will have heard, get your 30 days of food and your 30 days of water going. Get it, have it ready. Have it ready. Because your mask-wearing neighbors want to eat. My herd immunity is so fucking strong right now. Fucking strong. Yes, pipe and cigar smokers have a stronger resistance to a virus. And I drink pine needle tea every day. Every day. Every single day. Lindy, are you on tonight? Are you in this? Are you in this chat? Identify yourself. Let me know if you're here. Remember Lindy talking about this. I've had some great talks with her, which have been, I'll keep them private. I'm not going to, they're confidential talks. But one time she said on my channel that vitamin C, D, and zinc are her vaccination. Builds up her immune system. Yeah. Mental subversions. Oh, thanks for the super chat, man. Strategy of division, attrition. Yeah. 100%. Oh, you nailed it. You so nailed it. So nailed it. Let me put it this way. If there's a pond or a lake near you, there's going to be 500 people all around it fishing. And if you think cannibalism is out of the question, you're crazy. If people are starving and going nuts, cannibalism is within the realm of possibilities. The variant is nothing. The variant is absolutely nothing. Absolutely no. It's nothing to be scared of. The variant is nothing but fucking sniffles. I'll tell you who will be hurt by a variant is those that got it. Those that got the. Cities are going to be the first to go. The disabled and elderly will be the first to die. The medically needy will be the first to die, then followed by yuppies, keyboard warriors, and all the people who are in absolute denial about what's going to happen. You're going to lose relatives. Every single person watching this here is going to lose a lot of relatives. A lot of your loved ones are going to die. Money, Russell, money means nothing when shit hits the fan. Ammo means everything. Ammo and food is the new currency when shit hits the fan. This is why everyone needs to lose fucking weight. Everyone, I don't give a fuck how much you lift. Doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to a disease either. Number one skill, can you haul ass for an hour? 60 minutes. Seriously. That's it. Can you haul ass for 1 hour? Can you run or jog fast or walk really fast for 60 minutes? Well, the live chat is interesting tonight. Something inside me is telling me that something's coming. And I've never been fucking wrong. I've never been fucking wrong. Never. I've never been wrong. If you watch my videos from 1 year ago, my Daybreak Show videos where I had to like walk on eggshells on the topics, I wasn't wrong. Joe says, as a former infantryman, physical endurance is much more important than being jacked. Oh my God, yeah. That's true. That is so true. Every man will have a beard in SHTF. I just saw a super chat. Virus has always been fear. It's becoming real because people, destructive lifestyles and choices are dialed up seasonally, sucked into the vortex. The vortex method, right? I'm going to need some extra long chopsticks. Yeah, soy boys are going to be in huge trouble. Just go through like Facebook and Instagram and look at every picture of a guy with his head tilted with a girl. He's going to be like the second one to die. Tenacious says, ladies, keep your waist below 34 for optimal metabolic health. Men, keep your waist below 40 for optimal metabolic health. Good metabolic health equals good immunity. No, I can't have a beard with a gas mask. But when shit hits the fan, I'm not going to have time to shave. Yeah, guys who tilt their head? Are you kidding me? Men, never tilt your fucking head. Like when you get a picture with your girlfriend, never do this. That shows submission. Or the pictures of you kissing your girl, like she's looking straight into the camera and you're like this. All you're doing is advertising your weakness. And all the pictures you took of her sitting at a dinner table while she's holding up a wine glass, She's using those pictures on Tinder right now to find her next guy. You idiots, taking pictures of a girl on a first fucking date, and then you think you're scoring points by texting those pictures. Give me your number and I'll text it to you. And then 2 weeks later, you see the picture that you took. She's now using to advertise herself for the next boyfriend. Come on. No head tilting, guys. No fucking head tilting. All right? And no soy face. Okay? You know the soy face? No soy face allowed. Stop it. Pat, no, that did not happen to me. I'm an observer of life. Every man started out as a simp. Every man starts out as a simp. The new male smile. No, I wasn't a head tilter. I had the heads tilted towards me. Wait till you hear my lecture on hormonal birth control. Oh, you saw me at Mr. Palmer's show. Yeah. He reached out to me. I was on his show. I'm going to have him on my channel. I don't give a shit. I like what he has to say. It's so funny when I went to the CME, the Conference of Masculine Excellence, I met like a lot of black guys there that I become good friends with. And we text each other all the time. All the fucking time. Good dudes. Because you know what? We don't see skin color. We see men. Period. Wait till the pictures of that start coming out. And you see that like I had breakfast with like Minister Jap and Hotep Jesus and Myron Gaines. It's funny. It's funny as shit. Talk about like an odd couple. Like you would never expect them to be hanging out with me or me hanging out with them. That's what I like about men's conferences. It's like we put away the bullshit. Because we're all, I don't say we're all in this together, but because that sounds a little too universal to me, you know? People were busting on the Fresh and Fit guys. Listen, I did extensive interviews with them. Extensive. And I like the guys. I like them. I had a good time with them. I had a very good time with them. Don't believe anything that you hear, you know? Logan, at the salon, it's $50 for a beard trim, and it's going up to 100. Yeah, I saw CRP on Fresh and Fit. Yeah, that's why I'm on Patreon. I don't fuck around. Jay Brown. It's been a great day for me. I worked at the prison today, came home, started writing, had dinner. I got a friend in LA that charges $2,000. $2,000 for a haircut. And he has all like the Hollywood people go to him. $2,000. That's crazy, ain't it? Have I been stockpiling food? Listen, I was stockpiling food and water. I was stockpiling food and water before fucking anybody was even talking about it. Elliot Hulse is a friend of mine. I like everything he says. Definitely a student of Dan Kennedy's inner circle. Hell yeah. I met Elliot several years ago, and we just hit it off right away because we have similar mindsets about life, women, work, mental toughness, physical toughness. Yeah. He's got a great thing going. Elliot's got a great thing going. I mean, his hustle is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Unstuck videos, man. 2021 is the year that you get unstuck. And there is such a thing as organized chaos. Absolutely. Tanisha's right about that. Does everybody know Tanisha? Tanisha is not woke. She's awakened. And my inner circle is awakened. Tanisha is allergic to wokeness. I wish I was on StreamYard right now. That way I could bring you on, Tanisha. That would be awesome. I worked my way through the whole caffeine thing in July. I have zero issues with caffeine right now. Blue water sailors, John Hoover from Austin, Texas talks about. Yep. I'll be getting back into bulletproof coffee in September. Buttered coffee, putting also bison tallow in it is badass. I don't like beef tallow in my coffee because then it's like roast beef flavored coffee, and that's disgusting. Bison tallow doesn't have that beef bouillon kind of flavor, you know? Is George Kellis on here tonight? William Beck says, I'm joining your break from caffeine. Yeah, man. And then when you do have it, you'll appreciate it. Over the weekend, I tried that fig coffee. It was okay. It was all right. What am I drinking right now? Coke Zero. That's it. No sugar. That is it. That is it. George Kellis is present. Excellent. Great talk with George Kellis today. Fine young man, a thinker, organized, wisdom way beyond his years, way beyond his years. Get to know George Kellis. Get to know George Kellis. Yep. Ashwagandha and cinnamon. Yeah. Yeah, I was taking the ashwagandha in capsules. I take it every day. Yeah. I'm not dating anyone. I don't date. I said goodbye to dating. I said goodbye to dating 2 years ago. I said, fuck this shit. I was tired of that stuff. So tired of it. Ugh. You kidding me? No, thank you. I do like rabbit, though. Seriously, I love rabbit. Believe it or not, I love rabbit and squirrel. I really do. Yep. I've never used psychedelics, ever. Because I'm afraid of tripping and then not coming back. But I used to smoke weed, and I loved tripping on weed. I loved it. Just can't do it anymore. Can't do it. Picking up girls in the workplace. Don't eat where you shit. Bottom line. You know? Mark from Ontario in the house. Jennifer Molesky. Great gal. She became a friend of mine last year. Her and her husband, Dale, good people. Good people. I don't know if Jen's watching tonight. Jen, if you're in the house, let me know. Well, I'm not a prophet, not even close to it. Not even close to it. I don't know why you said that. But 4 years ago, I had a dream, and you saw that video. What's up, Drew? John Weehunt, what's going on? It's easy to win, you know. First of all, if you're in shape, you're already in the top 5%. Seriously, you're already in the top 5% if you're in shape. We'll go back to what I said about a half hour ago, that you need to be able to haul ass for an hour. Can you walk fast, do a slow jog for an hour? Seriously. Being jacked or ripped means nothing. Can you haul ass for an hour? You're going to run away from cities because the cities are going to come get you. When the mobs start working their way out of the cities, let's get real. Northwest Piper, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah. So, yeah, just... Yeah, Drew says you could haul ass for an hour if you're running from something, you know? Or how about this? Even better yet, if you're running to something. That's cool too. I know a dude that made 4 million in crypto. 4 million in crypto. And he just withdrew like $200,000. He just liquidated $200,000 of the 4 million. Yeah. George Kellis asks a great question. What is your tribal survival skill after a return to the hunter-gatherer lifestyle? That is a great question for everybody. So I'll ask that to everybody. What is your tribal survival skill after return to the hunter-gatherer lifestyle? I'm definitely good at hunting. I'm definitely good at gathering. I'm definitely good at shelter building. I'm good at camouflage. And I will say this, though. People see like the white beard and they think like old man. That's my fucking superpower. As long as you think I'm an old man, then I succeeded. As long as you think like I'm old, I win. Yeah. So that's good. That's good. What is your hunter gatherer survival skill? You tell me right now. Tell me. Put that in the chat. What is your hunter gatherer survival skill? What is the thing that's going to keep you alive when SHTF happens? Let me put it this way. The minute you smell tobacco smoke, I'll be behind you. As soon as you're out in the woods and you smell a pipe, next thing you know, you're dead. I definitely have old man strength and old man speed. Definitely. And that didn't come overnight. But definitely in my bug out bag, there will be pipe tobacco and a pipe and several lighters and a tamper, probably a golf tee as a tamper. No fancy tampers during shit hitting the fan. No way, man. I'll probably have two pipes. Like if I meet someone who doesn't have a pipe, I'll give them a pipe. And we'll sit on a stump. We'll be sitting on stumps in the woods, chatting. When shit hits the fan, look for the guy with the white beard. Because he's been around. Don't look for the guy with the head tilted. He's the first one to get eaten by the zombies. And anyone wearing anything with Starbucks on it. The talk tonight for those that just joined is you're 3 meals away from chaos, and as Alfred Henry Lewis said, there's only 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. I'm not trying to put fear in you. I'm trying to put brains in your head, wisdom. You know? Too many people living in fear. Screw that. You know who if you fear stupid people. Get away from stupid people. They will get you killed. They will get you eaten. What a trippy conversation, right? What a trippy conversation this is. Yeah, know your medical tourniquets. Quick clot. Yep, absolutely. Know how to use a knife, know how to sharpen a knife, know how to start a fire, know how to create a shelter. The weather's not going to take a break when the shit hits the fan. I don't like inhaling, so I'm not a cigarette guy. Never used dipping tobacco. Never. Never. Never did. Turn a credit card into a knife. That's why you should watch the camping and bushcraft channels. I'm dead serious. Just like one tip that you learn from like the corporal's corner or something like that can save your life. You know? That's how that works. Just if you leverage one little survival skill, like itchy nose hairs. Yeah. Wait till you see the video that I release tomorrow morning. It's going to freak you out. It's going to freak you out. John Hoover from Austin, Texas says, my wife can turn a credit card into a knife. She can slice through a bank account like a ninja. Oh my God, that's hilarious, man. That is so friggin' funny. Step 2 from Steve. Steve Wallace might be the first to die. He might be one of the first ones to get eaten. I don't know. I watch him more like a damn comedy show than anything else. You know? It's funny. Alabaster throwing some scripture at us tonight. Right. But can you start a fire? Can you create a shelter? Can you kill a rabbit or a squirrel and eat? Yep. Short bus Steve. He does have a short bus, doesn't he? He did. He bought a short bus and turned it into a camper. The thing like breaks down every other week. It's too funny. That is too funny. All right, you guys are awesome. I'm going to bed. I got to get up early tomorrow. I'm up at 4 o'clock. I'm up at 4 o'clock reading Dan Kennedy and reading Proverbs. That's what I'm doing. So you guys have a great night. Just think about some of those things, okay? Think about some of those things. All right? Have a bug out bag. Stock up on some water. Seriously. You'll be fine. Just be confident. Don't live in fear. The majority of people are living in fear. That is your superpower, is that you don't live in fear. Don't live in fear. All right, good night.